I think. But I'm pretty sure. I don't know. We'll figure it out at some point.
Yeah, whatever.
Maybe they'll come in the chat. We'll finally figure out this mystery, right? But these two getting ready here. Rooftop first stage.
Rooftop. Pick. Okay. Yeah, I am interested. I really like. Oh my god. Yes, I love just Gerald as a character. Is straight up one of my favorite characters in this game.
He's so fun.
I love all the versatility. The like combo. Like it's good to be up close and far away. And like I don't know, he can skateboard to get wherever he wants. But there is risk, of course. It's not just like you can do whatever you want. Like I think he's got some weaknesses. The up special, you see it get punished a lot, especially in tournament. The skateboard, while very useful, you can't just suddenly shield out of it or dodge or anything. You gotta take some time. So it is a vulnerable. Ooh, move.
I was worried
you can get hit. Yeah.
I mean, it's rooftop, you know, this small upper blast zone here, but that's gonna do it there.
Damn, that actually did it. Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Like, Nintoonist freaking out, you know, about the new meta. He's here playing with the old meta, you know. He's still playing against the Gerald. Gerald stayed pretty good through the patches. Still a top tier of sorts. Granted, he's not like a top 5 threat. He's still, you know, very much a threat.
I know people were always sort of hovering like, Gerald is somewhere in top 10. Some people like, no, Gerald is like really good. And I'm like, I don't know. Like, he's got the weaknesses. I know I was one of the people that was like, I feel like top 5 don't like really have weaknesses. Like, I know Aang is light and everything, but like, I don't know. Like, he doesn't have a lot of, like end lag to get a hit safely, sort of.
Right.
Like especially on the up special or the like neutral charge. The neutral charge, you know, we saw that just neutral charge. But he definitely got patched now.
Yes.
So who knows with Aang out of the way? I mean, I really haven't seen anyone. It's early. Don't really know where Aang is. I think he has fallen out of top 5, probably.
Definitely, very much, most definitely. I can vouch for that.
So maybe now there's room for Gerald, but oops. I mean, I think Zim is. I don't know.
Well, we all know who top 1 is. We all have an idea of who is probably top 2 at this point. There's definitely some discussion about characters like 3 through 5, you know.
So interesting.
Yeah.
The shift.
You know what I'm sad about though in regards to that talk?
Yeah.
Brad was talking all this talk. He was like, I'm gonna show off 7 infinites. I'm gonna show off all of this crazy shit that this patch unleashed. I'm gonna prove it to the world.
I love the impression. I love the voice.
I mean, it's just how he sounds, you know.
Yeah,
he's angry at the world.
You're
and
nailing
it. He's like, I'm gonna show why nobody should play this game anymore. And he's not even here. He was gonna do it all in DUTCHMAN'S, and I would have put him on every time. Because I want to see all these infinites.
Wow.
I believe that they exist, but I want to see how awful they are.
For sure.
Like, where are you?
I mean, I would love to see it. Really good baseballs, though, and now it's really evened up. Down to the last stock, back and forth. Cutting it pretty close for both players, but ooh. Big hits from Nintoonist. Oh, nice reflecting that. Wow, okay. Getting away with that up special. Nintoonist almost punishing it. But another opportunity. No, gonna recover high, of course. Gonna avoid any potential weakness with that up special. Oops. Ugh. But I'm like, seeing Ember get tossed off stage. Oh, I don't know. She's got some limited resources. Okay. Uh-oh, has to up special, and it gets punished. That's a big Gerald weakness.
It is.
His up special is vulnerable.
It actually is exploitable.
Yeah, good of Nintoonist to recognize that and secure the win thanks to that.
Yeah, definitely a matchup he probably knows quite well, you know. Character not changing too much, I would say, this patch. But for those asking...
Yeah, not too much.
like who is the second best character. Well, you'll have to see my tier list coming soon on YouTube.
Ooh.
So make sure to subscribe. !YT, if you will. Hear my opinions about about this game.
Man, I'm curious. I don't even have like any settled thoughts. I'm like Rocksteady fun. Oh yeah, what is the? I used to be so sure Squidward was top 5, and now I'm like, my top 10 is a blur.
Yeah, right.
There's a bunch of good characters, and they all go somewhere.
Right. It's so funny.
We also used to talk a lot about like, so who's the worst?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I think we know who it is, right?
Now we have to have an answer.
I don't think there's any other option.
I guess so.
Like, watch, we'll do 3, 2, 1, and you'll be like Rocksteady, and I'll be like Zuko. We'll both look at each other.
I was
and
as
like,
a joke gonna say Zuko,
yeah,
but we both know. Yeah.
No, he's actually really good now. Like
Yeah.
Zuko, I actually think he's quite good. I don't think he's like gonna be breaking any metas anytime soon, you know.
Right.
But like, I think
respectable.
I think he's like, yeah, like he's a respectful, like good pick, you know.
Okay.
Like
interesting.
I don't know. Like, yeah, I'll have to see. I won't delve too much into it. Checks my internet. My internet. What did I do?
Aw, do I sound bad? Let me know if I sound bad. I can switch to my laptop potentially. I'm on my PC, which like, there's pros and cons to both.
Oh, I guess Nintoonist is gonna reset because apparently there was lag.
Okay.
I did see it spectator-wise.
Yeah.
But I don't. How would
You'd
that
see
even?
some.
It must just be a
like
server.
effects. Maybe. Yeah, it did look like, especially in that like third stock, the like effects lagged behind a bit. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm guessing it was a server issue.
Oh, he says I'm joking. Okay.
Okay. I was gonna say, I was like, I don't know how that would work. I was like, maybe, I don't know, maybe there's something. People surprise me.
Was laggy AF.
I believe it.
Hmm.
It seemed like it kind of just happened after a point.
Sucks.
Yeah. Server. That's the one thing people are like, no, server-based rollback, no. Like, cause it's like they like to have the control, you know. So it's like I can have better internet than companies can produce server-based rollback, you know.
Oh.
And they're just like, yeah, like
that's how it works.
Like they're like, oh, like I can do this better. And then it's like they're the reason that like your like peer-to-peer matchmaking is like lagging.
That's so interesting.
So yeah, that's.
I mean, for me personally, like this is the best online in like any fighting game I've played.
Bar none. It's better than Street Fighter 6. I'll say it right there.
Like
I can play with somebody in a different country, and it would feel like 100% fine.
Yeah. But you know, nothing's perfect. There are some
Ping
moments. Yeah.
That like unexplainable reason is simply terrible.
Yup. But like, yeah, most of the time, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is like playing offline.
Yeah.
What the hell?
I would definitely say I prefer this to NESB 1. And the only thing I don't prefer is the lobby system.
Yeah, I really liked NASB 1 online also, but like, I gotta be honest, there were more like, whoa, like teleporty rollbacky moments every once in a while.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. And just like the whole like the performance of it and such, you know. And like all the mods that had to be made and implemented into the code to even make it like as good as it was.
Right.
Shoutouts to Sanji.
Shoutouts to Sanji.
But yeah. But as for this, definitely netcode looking a lot better, you know.
Yeah, looking good.
So these two are looking better already, but miiker also looking much better.
Damn. Nintoonist, good job, like, maintaining the pressure, like putting the Ember down charge projectile to like make miiker have to like recover with the up special, but that down tilt just barely missed it again. Might be better to go for the forward air, like the last stock of last game. There's just more active frames, but of course, like, at earlier percents, Nintoonist is aiming for that down tilt because it'll, like, it has an angle of, like, bringing the opponent in, and when you're hitting someone off stage, they'll bump against the stage, and that could be very, very good to finish stocks.
Yeah.
Full stock down, though.
Yeah.
Nintoonist has got to not get edge guarded.
Yeah. Oh no, I have Slime here. Is able to avoid the down tilt, up tilt coming in.
Okay. Turning it around, though. Ah, not quite. Okay, getting something started. It's a good old up charge from Ember. Such a defining move for the character. Oh? Oh! Gonna burst it.
That kind of didn't help. But I mean, Nintoonist trying to go high here, you know. Both of them kind of making some like little mistakes here or there in terms of like the spaghetti that is this neutral.
Yeah.
But like it seems like Nintoonist catching it up, you know, and like kind of forcing that KO there and back to even stocks at least.
Yeah. And Nintoonist catching that last stock because when Gerald is charging the baseball, he can't like just shield out of it. He has to like take a second to stop and then he can shield like the skateboard. Oh, nice chase.
That was a great option, because that's also just a mix-up, you know, like who the heck is gonna be ready to just like pick up the wall at that like velocity, you know?
You can see all the active frames like, oh, I'm getting hit by this big move, but like, to time your tech, it's doable, but it's a tall order. It's not the easiest thing to do.
Oh, nice.
Oh, but a simple edge hog will take both of these players back down to dead even last stocks apiece. For both of them. Just like last match.
Trying to cross him up here, does so.
Big pressure with that big pink orb move. A lot of good damage. Ooh. Oh, okay, down throw. Not getting much more started.
That
okay,
bad.
Yeah,
No burst.
Ooh.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Barely getting that hit first, signing out.
Out of slime. And out of cheer.
That might be bad sounds.
Gonna have to. This is. Okay. Alright.
Oh, I like the double pressure.
Not done yet, but so out of resources.
Having to burst.
Okay. That almost actually was it. Ooh. That was actually really close.
There you go.
The resources.
Oh, the jungle.
Okay. Okay, all the resources are used, but managing to make it back. No here. Slime for anyone.
Moving all over the place here, trying to get something finished in this game.
That's such high percents. Oh, sneaking in with an up tilt. It's just not enough. Not yet. Okay, shielding out of there. Just barely.
He's throwing out so many options, and that's gonna
That'll do it.
Wow.
That big. Oh, that forward air has so much oomph to it, and that's a 2-0.
Wow. A welcome back too.
That was close, but yes, good stuff to both players. Nintoonist taking that.
Absolutely.
Trying to think if there's like a pun, like Nintoonist 2-0-ist, something like, you know.
Yeah, right.
There's something there.
Okay, I don't know if I wanna. Do you wanna watch this next one? Do we wanna watch Nintoonist versus Solve?
Oh, Solve wants to. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. Let's.
Oh my gosh, I would love to watch Solve. Yes.
Yeah, because this is an interesting debacle.
I love Korra. Korra's just straight up one of my favorite characters in the game, and I love Solve's playstyle too. Very aggressive.
I was originally gonna do Key Wingly.
Yeah.
But I'm like, what if we had like somebody who's not played New Korra probably versus the new Korra? You know?
I'm very curious. I know you mentioned the new Korra dash attack a lot. I know Korra is still a problem, and yet
yeah, she's.
I want to see more of it, but I feel a little whiny. I feel a little cranky. I feel a little fussy.
Betrayed.
Because Korra used to be able to fly across the screen with her side special, and then y'all cried that she's too good or whatever. But I'm pretty sure I was like asking y'all like, okay, how would y'all change Korra? And you guys were like,
what they gave us was not what we asked.
I remember like, oh, her forward air charge, the like fire
snare,
drop,
yeah.
Like, let's like maybe give that a sour spot or like make it weaker or whatever. Or, and I was like, yeah, okay, that's fine.
You know?
And then instead, none of us are happy.
Yeah. They took away all the good stuff of the character and made all the stuff that was already too good better. And all the stuff that was too good didn't get changed.
Yeah, she still got that fire drop kick that I know y'all love. And now I'm cranky because I'm like, let her fly around. There was already like weaknesses to it. Let her do it. And the rock angle. You're not allowed to angle the rock like as much as you could before.
I did not know that one.
When you kick up the rock, it like goes pretty much like really straight up. And like, I guess that's to consistently like give people like, oh, well now you can like kick it with the follow-up hit more consistently. But I think it really limits the angles at which you could kick that rock, and it was really creative and cool, and I like it. It was literally
not a problem. It was like, oh man, I got hit by that. I'm so dumb, you know? Like, it wasn't like, it was a silly little setup option, you know? Like,
yeah, I don't think it was like
I wasn't
the problem.
The only time I've ever been mad actually about that was the first time I ever played Korra and Bracket at Scrims. And I'm like, against Matata. And we're playing game 5, winners final, or losers final or something like that. And I get hit by rock on my last stock. And I'm like, what the hell was that? And I'm like, oh, that's just a thing she does. Okay, I learned. All good and done, you know? But now it's like, this is like madness now. Like the types of like stuff she can do. She doesn't really, she's less interactive, which is like against her initial design of like being this in-your-face movement heavy character. And like
I love that.
Her like okay, Nintoonist fighting back here. I'm gonna stop ranting. We gotta get into this, you know.
No, I mean I love it. It's very relevant. Ooh, nice.
Wow.
I guess I want to see this new Korra more, and I want to see like Solve, because I really like Solve's style of like, I think it was so in character for Korra, like always jumping back into the fight, always flying across the screen, very aggressive, and I love that so much. And maybe I just need more time, because technically it hasn't even been a week yet with this new Rocksteady patch, but I still feel fussy, and I'm like, put it back, give her the stuff. I want the rock and I want the flying. You can keep the new like dash attack or her hovering with the down air, fine, but like I want the stuff back where she would fly in with the rock and
I'll say this, I was talking to somebody about this, and I was like, I would take old Korra if old Korra like didn't have snare. If you just like made it the exact same way she was, all the movement, but like completely made snare terrible. Like made it like her worst strong option, you know? But like made everything else the way it was prior, I'd be way I feel like I would like prefer that. Take away like down air, make strong air terrible. Cause like everything she has combos in the strong dare. She already has
I really wanna say deal. I'm so down to make snare worse. I'm so like, it shouldn't be killing when like there's clear moments where she like kicks and it hits like from behind
or in like a million miles ahead.
People.
Like
yeah,
I don't know.
So I'm totally down to like give it a sour spot, make it not kill from behind. Like I'm totally down to make it worse, but I still want it. Like if you sweet spot it, maybe we can make it really bad. But if you get this sweet spot, then it's as good as it was. Not even like better, but just like as good as it was. And then I'd shake your hand and say deal.
Right. All I'm gonna say is there's a reason Cat Dog's had hitboxes on his head that came out before the hitboxes. Snare is literally Cat Dog Snare, but on a better character. And it's better in this game. And that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like,
I didn't think of it like that.
Like about you're literally giving a better Cat Dog Snare with no weakness.
So I'm down to make it not Cat Dog Snare, and
it's stronger than Cat Dog Snare because I nerfed Cat Dog Snare.
Oof.
It's a crazy move.
I think there's a deal that can be reached here, and we'll all be happy. But like current Korra, I don't know, maybe I am happy with this. I just need to see this more. Still looks pretty good. Solveig's still doing a great job.
Oh yeah, like the thing is too with Solveig, it's like they have a ton of, like, they're very accurate. They're very surgical, you know. Like when they move, they do actually like schmoove, you know. Like they take it to the bit, they're moving all around, and that's entertaining. And like especially the goofiness with like how they like go from one side of the stage to the other, like that's cool.
Yeah, I love that.
It's sick.
And
like,
it looks like she can still burst around with the grounded up special. That still lets you zoom across like from bottom to up real quick. Cool. I love that.
Yeah, that's cool. I just wish there was more variety.
Yeah.
You know, because like snare is always the best option because everything she does can combo into it. So
yeah, sure.
I don't want her to be unable to combo into her moves.
Yeah.
I just want her to finish with like a fair once in a while or a down air drop.
Ooh,
or like
really good. Yeah. For sure.
But I don't want to sound like I'm venting because I do think Korra is like really cool.
No, yeah, I mean, nothing wrong with it. We're looking at her on screen. It's relevant. Ooh. Well, and it is this new patch and everything. Damn.
Snare, good stuff.
Solid.
And it's like sometimes it's like hard, like you know, Sora. Solveig is definitely one of the better like two Korras, you know. And like beyond that, at like top level like this, or like the consistent weekly level that we see, you know, it's like look at that bear, like every move. That was like the first time I hadn't seen that kill.
Oh my gosh! The whip stage spike.
She has so much. Like it's cool to see like these new options too. You know.
Yes.
Like, you don't see the whip too often. I think whip is like one of her coolest moves.
Yeah. Oh, it's so good.
It's such an odd move for this game. There's nothing like it.
Yeah. Oh my. Yeah, like
for Dare to get the snare to get the fastball. Jeez Louise.
Good stuff. I wonder if Solveig likes Korra more now or prefers, or maybe it's like a mixed mash. Like I like some parts more. I don't know.
Last week we actually interviewed Solveig.
Oh yeah.
They said, please revert Korra.
Okay,
She is not a fan of new Korra at all.
Okay.
Yeah, Lily also is a big. I do not like new Korra, so it's interesting. Like,
I see.
You know, it's weird. It's like okay, like.
Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Dex even said something. I didn't know what Dex's opinion was on it. Solveig, I like Korra, but you want her nerfed? Interesting. Well, you heard it here first. Fair play. I jokingly say this too. I'm like, Fair Play Labs, but they made Korra.
Yeah. I wonder, like, I don't know, because through many patches, it looks like they kept looking at Korra's side special. They kept like, it's too fast. Let's give it a little more startup. Let's like not let her do everything out of it. And now they're like, you know what? She doesn't get to fly anymore. It's a little burst, which like, it's still good, but I like that she could fly. And she was like vulnerable. You can't like shield out of it.
Right.
Oh, so my ideal Korra nerf is revert her to last patch, but also make side B have half the distance. Okay, that's fair. You don't need to fly like the entire stage, sure. But I just thought it was so cool and unique that it's a platform fighter character that can like fly, and it's Korra. Like she's flying with all her different kinds of bending in the show.
Right.
Ah.
It's it's definitely a tough conversation because I think like a lot of people don't like certain things about Korra, you know? So it's like, she is good. She is also like there's a lot of things about her, you know? And I don't think anybody wants to like neuter or like get rid of like certain things, like, or like, I don't know, like you don't want to ask too hard for something. And then devs are like, all right, let's kill this character, you know? Like, let's...
I give up. Forget it.
Yeah, like, get this thing off my screen. Like, see you later. But, I don't know. We'll see, you know? I don't want a character like her to get gutted. I think she's interesting. But I also want her to, like, be, like, fair, you know? Like,
for sure.
Like, she doesn't need to have everything under the kitchen sink.